Hey everybody, this is Brad at Panther Pack 87 on YouTube, and I just wanted to go over with you today my sales that I've made the last 2 weeks. My last week's video was my video about my comic books, and I'm still in the process of going through them. I had to order some backing for it, so when I do start selling them, I'll have some backing to package them with to keep them from bending, and some envelopes to put them in. Hopefully we'll start getting those listed sometime this week and start seeing them coming up in my What Sold videos. So this week, or last 2 weeks, had 26 sales. So we're going to go over those, and there's a wide variety of items that sold. So I've got my computer laptop down here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking down at, the different items and dates that they were sold and how much they sold for. So we'll go ahead and get started. The first item that sold was a shirt that my son wore in middle school. It's just a JK Boys medium youth shirt. Sold for $7.66, and that was the total sale, and it sold on January the 25th. Okay, on that shirt, it actually sold for $3.40, and the total sale was $7.66, and that included shipping. The next item that sold was some lot of 6 spiral rule notebook index cards. There's 50 in a pack, and there was 6 of them, and they sold for $9.99 plus shipping, with the total cost was $21.79. That also sold on January the 25th. On January the 26th, we had a Memorex Mini Move portable boombox for the iPod. It sold for $20 plus shipping, and total price there was $34.55. It sold on the 26th. The next item that sold was a Avon True Color Moisturizing Eye Makeup Remover Lotion, and it sold for $5.94. With shipping and all was $11.79. Also on the 26th, had a video game sale, the Jungle Book. It was from for the Sega Genesis, and it sold for $6, and that included shipping. So the time I paid shipping, which was about $3, then you take eBay fees and out, I might have made a couple dollars on that one, but didn't have any cost into it. The next item that sold was 3 books that my wife had, so there's no cost into that. They sold for $14.99 plus shipping, for a total of $21.61. This next item was a Ruby's Wizard of Oz Dorothy dress, size medium, 10 youth girls, and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping, for a total of $16.40. It sold on January 27th, and that had, I think that one was a part of a fill-a-bag sale. So I think it came out to like 56 cents for that on cost. And this next item is definitely a be on the lookout for item, and it was a Sega Genesis game. You probably won't come across it much, but you might find it at a yard sale. You could possibly find it at a thrift store, but it's a Sega Genesis Valis, and it had the case and the cartridge with it, and it sold for $80 plus shipping. So the buyer was all in for $92.75, and this was one of my brother's games that he bought many years ago, and he just had it in the storage. So shipped it out, $80 plus shipping. And this next item was Madman Crawfish It's like lures. There's 10 count in there, and this sold for $12.99, and that was with shipping included. So you take maybe $3 off, and this was also my brother's that he hadn't used, so don't have any cost into that. And they sold on January 27th. Also on the 27th, this game, Land, Sea, and Air War PC CD-ROM game, and it sold for $19.99 plus shipping. So the buyer was all in for $27.05, and didn't have any cost into that either, as it was my brother's also. Next item was a pair of jeans. They were some men's 514 jeans, 34 by 34, and these were my nephew's jeans, so had no cost into that, and they sold for $5 plus shipping on that. And let's see, actually when the person got those jeans, they said they just didn't fit right. They want to send them back, and I said, well, don't worry about it, just keep them or donate them. And I just sent them a full refund, because the time I paid shipping to come back to me, and then sold them again, and then if they didn't fit right again, I got paid shipping to come back. So I just told them to go ahead and keep them. So I just counted that up as a loss, but I just lost the shipping on that because I didn't have any cost in the product. This next one was a Pathfinder book, and it sold for $21.24. And like I've said in previous videos, if you see any Pathfinder items out there, pick them up, because they bring pretty good money. Some of them really good money. This was $21.24, and that included shipping. That sold on January 29th. And then the next item, I got some Leah Sophia jewelry from one of my sisters. She was one of the salespeople for them for a while, her and her daughter, and they got out of it. I think Leah Sophia went out of business, and so she said she just wanted to get rid of it. So I've got a lot of jewelry that I got to go through and list that. I've listed a few pieces now. This one sold for $10 plus shipping, so the buyer was all in for $16.12. And here is an Avon necklace that sold, and I've got $2 into this, and it sold for $8.49 plus shipping for a total of $13.60. Here's another Avon bubble bath, 24 ounces, and I've got $1 into this, and it sold for $7.64 plus shipping, with a total of $19.16. And here's a Dress Barn long sleeve blouse that my sister gave me. Sold it for $7. This was on my clothing sale right now. I think I'm running it like 50% off sale, and it sold for $7 plus shipping. So the buyer was all in for $10.99. Here's another Avon product, Footworks, sold for $3 plus shipping. So the buyer was all in for $8.56, and I had $1 into that. And here is another be on the lookout item. It's one that, like the other one, it probably won't be readily available, and one you might come across, but it's called Wizardry, Bane of the Cosmic Forge, the 1990 PC game, and made by Tandy. So it had an instruction manual, the hint guide, the manual. I think it was on like a 3.5-inch floppy disk, and it sold for $59.99 plus shipping. The buyer was all in for $81.15. So that was also one of my brothers that he had from back in the 90s. This next game was a Sega Super Nintendo RPM Racing, and it sold for $12.99 plus shipping for a total of $18.97. It sold on February the 3rd. On February the 4th, sold this Avon perfume, lotion, shower, gel gift set. Sold it for $12 plus shipping for a total of $21.90. And then on February the 5th, also sold another Avon item for Avon True Color eyeshadow for $5.09 plus shipping for a total of $9.86. And then on February 5th, also sold a little Mickey Mouse ears bracelet that my wife had for $10 plus shipping for a total of $14.95. And then I sold a Jupiter Strike game, a PlayStation 1 game. It was complete with the manual and the game. It sold for $16.99 plus shipping, so total was $22.59. That sold on February the 5th. Also on February the 5th, a Sega Genesis Evander Holyfield game sold for $3.39 plus shipping for a total of $8.87. And then just two more items. The last two was, the first one was a scrub, women's top size small, sold for $2 plus shipping. So the buyer was all in for $6.41 and had 56 cents into that. That was at fill bag sale. And this next one was the same thing, a Ralph Lauren's women's blouse, size medium. It sold for $7 plus shipping for a total of $15.25. So that is my sales, 26 sales over the last 2 weeks. And I've still got a sale going on my clothing items, at least 50% off. And then I've also got a sale going on items that have been in my store for I think it's 3 to 6 months. It's like 10% off. 6 months to a year is 15% off, and anything over a year that's not clothing is 20% off. So I'm running that through the end of the month to see how that would work for me. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, just give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and if you will, subscribe to me. Trying to get my subscriber count up, and I'll talk with you in about a week. See you then. Bye.